an update. I'm a real snob. I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport. Historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Tonight, the second of our 2 divisional games on this Saturday. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Chicago Bears. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And off we go from the Windy City. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
You have to figure, Mike, this is a confident quarterback coming into this one. He played such a large role, not only helping them win the division, but then he followed it up last week with a big wild card victory. Now, 1 week away from a championship game in front of their home crowd. Everything is falling into place. And if they want to play next week, we're going to need another big game from their leader.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now, faking the give. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A toss, left side, hung by his running back. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. You think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So
they'll stick with him again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that one. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. 2nd and a yard. Now they'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
On the coverage.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
I think you got to go for it here, Mike. They've had this impressive opening drive where they've marched their way all the way down into the red zone, and the last thing you want to do here is settle for 3. This is the chance. Set the tone for the rest of the game, and let's see what they dial up here on 4th down.
They'll look to throw. That is caught to the goal line and in. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago.
And we've seen this offense play at such a high level all season, Mike. There's no reason to expect anything different here in the playoffs. And now they can continue to let this crowd get into the game, turn the game over to their defense, let them play with the lead at home with the home crowd. And you're feeling really good about how the rest of this game can play out.
The PAT, up and good. And the Bears are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And they're led by the number 1. Back in 2018, Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
You think back to last week and how well they played in the wild card round, being able to get out of there with a win. But now is when the pressure starts ramping up. You understand, you're only 2 wins away from the Super Bowl. So which team is able to balance the excitement of being here, but also not letting the pressure of the moment get the better of them?
First down, Tampa Bay.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. The receiver is Emeka Egbuka. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Buccaneer.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. From the 24 now, here is 2nd down and 5. Taken down. They've got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive. Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Buccaneers, they're on the board. It's 7-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. McLeod now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
He'll drop the throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
First and 10 at the
They'll put Loveland in motion. They'll turn and hand this one off. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another 1st down. They'll try to get the running game going. His 1st carry. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
2nd and 8.
He'll look to throw. Right side, caught by Burden. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. to throw. This is caught at the 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Give him 27, and it's first and goal.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. The kicking team off for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bears extend their advantage to 14-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Bucs offense ready. Second possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Quick hitting slant there. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
A gain of 14. First down, Buccaneers.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
That's another Buccaneers first down. A gain of
1 quarter down in this NFC Divisional round matchup. It's the Bears off to the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. On to the second. Buccaneers in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
Going for 2, they'll kick the point after. He gets it to go, and the Buccaneers are back within 4. It is both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bears offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's into traffic, but taken in. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now a run on 1st down. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 14 on the pickup. First down, Chicago.
At the 42-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Now after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 9. Now this time they'll look to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Handoff here, up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Chicago. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Point after. The kick is good. And the Bears are out to a 21-10 lead.
Buccaneers 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. Inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a 1st down. Mayfield to throw. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. Still going inside the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mayfield to the line. The Bucs will try for 2.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll throw out of the gun. And he's going to get into the end zone. For the moment, it's 2 points, but there is a flag down on the field. The try here for the extra point. Backed up because of the penalty, but no matter. The extra point is good.
21. Buccaneers 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. There's offense, and they're running back, getting ready to go back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
instituting this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he'll indeed pick up a Bears 1st down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
At the 48-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play calling. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Throw on the run is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. These two got it going on. 19 on that connection and another 1st down. Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
At the 34-yard line.
Now a give up the middle, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up 3rd down.
Gain of 6 makes it 3rd and 4.
That's caught left side by Odunze. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. The Buccaneers offense getting set to get back to work. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. The throw, that's complete on the slant. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down. Now give on the ground, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
180! Stop!
Here's Mayfield. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. 3rd and 7.
Incomplete.
Throwing is Mayfield. Got a man! It's Ibuka! Complete! 13 yards on that pass play. It's a 1st down for
10 at the 37-yard line.
180!
to throw is Mayfield. Flush to his right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
180! What's up?
Back to the ground after the penalty. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Brings up 2nd and
180! What's up?
To throw is Mayfield. That one taken in. Touchdown Buccaneers. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good match and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
The extra point, up and good. And the Bucs extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. McLeod now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bears offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
Intended for number 83. Incomplete. Coverage defensively by Knipmeyer.
This time they stay on the ground. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to
Our
an end.
tour of the NFL starts now. It begins out west. Southern California is where we find the Chargers at home to take on the Bengals. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Chargers are moving on. They'll play again next week for the AFC title. And time for a check here at the playoff race in the divisional round. Things getting interesting now in the NFC.
Set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book it on the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8.
Point it right. 180! What's up?
Baker to throw. It is complete on the slant. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Buccaneer first down.
180!
Up the middle they go. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 36-yard line.
20! Watch out!
Mayfield. That's over the middle and caught by Ibuka. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
1-yard line.
Hurry, hurry! Watch out!
Here's a toss, right side. And a good tackle out wide. Will hold him to a gain of just 3. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
180! Watch out!
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Quick slap into the hands of Ibuka. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
180!
Second down throw for Mayfield. This one's going to be... Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Now the try here for the point after. His kick is good. And the Buccaneers will extend this third quarter lead.
31. Bears 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. McLeod now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. There you see Ben Johnson, the head man in Chicago, as his Bears get set to take over once more. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is fourth down.
On the play. It's fourth down.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Buccaneers offense back onto the field for their next possession. Their lead. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down.
Good. 180.
They'll begin here on the ground. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
30-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Point it right. 180.
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. Quick hitting slant there. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's catch number 5 tonight. And it's good for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
To the ground, a first down run. And they'll take this down inside 35. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
Hey, alert 33.
Now Mayfield. Quick throw here is complete. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down.
So the longer that play progressed, the more difficult it is to cover that crossing route. So what's the key? It starts with pass protection. Give the quarterback time to stay with his receiver and not be forced to check that ball down.
What's up?
Now a run. And the strength on display rarely from tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoff on EA Sports. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Good. 180. Hurry.
We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
180. What's that?
Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
And that's kind of a double whammy of sorts for this defense. Not only do you not get the 3rd down stop, but now this offense, Mike, they're able to bleed even more clock down with this fresh set of downs.
20.
play clock has expired. You're not going to get this one off on top.
Still first down.
Now it is first and goal.
What's up?
Throwing is Baker. It is brought in the end zone. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Tampa.
Touchdown.
That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The
Extra point attempt to come here. The kick is good. And the Bucs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. McLeod now to return. Good return, but he pays the price at the end. Picked up and thrown down. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. Now, faking the give. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. Incompletion. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
They'll throw out of the gun. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He takes off. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. That's complete on the tight end screen. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Throwing now from the gun. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Tight end going in motion here. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw, and he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
16 at the 20-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll step up and run this. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. An 11-yard pickup.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
A loss of 7. It's 4th down.
Now they'll set up to throw. Post and Loveland. Touchdown, Bears.
Yeah, it's not a big surprise here, Mike. You're down big. It's the 4th quarter. You have no choice but to go for it here on 4th down, maintain possession, and they were able to come through.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Bears are able to cut the deficit to 10. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch them by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
The Bucs offense and their running back set to go once more. They're going to be trying to play. This situation, use as much clock as possible. Up a couple of scores as they start this drive. 1st and 10.
What's that?
Handoff as they try to run it here. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing is Mayfield. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The Bears offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. Right away, they'll set up to throw. His throw left side is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
He'll drop to throw. That pass is caught by Burton. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
First down.
Putting the tight end in motion.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's a short one caught by Loveland. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Here's 2nd down and 3. He'll drop to throw. He'll go right back to Loveland. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He gets this complete to Burton. One time out at their disposal, but the more pressing needs have to score twice. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. Loveland open right side. He's got us. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Wells another catch for his favorite target. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. Now, 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown.
get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. The Bucs offense ready to get back at it. And this one really all over but the shouting. One timeout left to defend. There's no need to use it here. It's first down, and they'll run. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout. They get it right at the 30-second mark of this fourth quarter. To him on first down. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's first and 10.
180!
So, a win here for the visiting Bucs. They're able to do something that's not easy to do. Get a win away from home in the playoffs. For their troubles, got a date next Sunday in the conference championship game. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Chicago.